Hi, good afternoon. Today we're going to show you our presentation by Angie Pulido Tovar and me, Angie Cristina Castillo. Welcome to our presentation. Today we're going to talk about an author and we chose a story to tell you a little about it. So the author we chose is Arthur Conan Doyle. He was born in May 22nd of 1859 in Edinburgh, Scotland, and he died in July 7th of 1930. Let's talk about his professions. He was a American novelist and a writer, and he was the person who created the famous detective Sherlock Holmes. Although he was a medic and he built a medical clinic, it wasn't working very well. So he started writing stories in his free time. He started getting success at the beginning of his career as a writer. So he stopped working as a medic and he spent his whole time writing stories. The best Sherlock Holmes stories were The Sign of the Four, Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and The Hound of Baskervilles. Thanks to them, he became a world famous, and the detective stories began to be popular thanks to him. Currently, the character Sherlock Holmes is remembered by all kind of people around the world, and his stories are read by many people of all ages. Then, his biography called Memories and Adventures was published in 1924. Finally, he died when he was 71 years old due to a heart attack in England. There, people can find a statue of him because he lived there for 23 years.
Summary: The Adventure of the Six Napoleons. The Adventure of the Six Napoleons is a popular Sherlock Holmes short story by the British author Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It is the 32nd short story and the 35th type of the Sherlock Holmes canon. The fictional detective Sherlock Holmes was created by Arthur Conan Doyle in 1887 and is one of the most famous detectives in English literature. This collection of short stories featuring Sherlock Holmes and his friend Dr. Watson is typical of Conan Doyle British detective fiction. In the story, what solves each mysterious case in precisely the little thing only Holmes notices and the police have deemed as important. The Six Napoleons. In his story, someone apparently madly obsessed with Napoleon is going around breaking boots on the legendary figure. Holmes concentrates on where the boots were made rather than on the person who is breaking them and is able to discover that they were manufactured at the same time story after a famous jewelry robbery. It is a rarely seen matter. The fourth-degree detective to deduce that the jewelry was hidden is one on the boots, and furthermore to work out where the thief will strike next. As always, the pleasant but intellectually challenged Inspector Lestrade amassed Will Holmes' power of deduction. A fan favorite, The Adventure of the Six Napoleons, featuring not only an intriguing mystery, but also a rare glimpse on the friendship between Holmes and Inspector Lestrade. The story was ranked 8 in the best concept heavy in the Leading Sherlockian publication The Baker Street Journal in 1959. Thank you very much for your attention.